Hello, this is Rick Powers from rickpowers.com, and this is our 5th video in the series. This is where we left off last time. We had put on 3 different posts into our blog, and we also did an opt-in form, which was right here. Let's connect with Rick. We did that. Today we're going to put on some social media buttons, and we're also going to put in a header on our blog. Okay, so to start with, we need to get some social media buttons. Now, to find those, let's just go to, and let's try this network buttons. And we're going to go down to these guys. This is a great site right here. Okay, 50 awesome social media icons in Web 2.0, icons slow drive. Okay, so this is the site. These are all free buttons. And as you can see, you got a whole pack, all these different packages here. Pretty cool. And you can just download these. You can change them all kinds of ways. You can go through this site. The site really tells you how to do a lot of things. It's pretty neat. But you know, I kind of looked at these up here, and let's try putting on something like these wooden ones. So we're going to click on those. It shows you what they look like. We're just going to put on a couple today to show you how it's done. We're going to go ahead and download this. Okay, now that we have them downloaded, we're going to go over to I got them downloaded to the web, and we're going to open them up, and there they are. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Facebook, let's take the Facebook and Twitter, and let's take those and just drop them over to there so we know they're there, and then we'll get rid of this, and then we're going to go over to our media, back into our dashboard, and we're going to upload those files. So okay, so we're going to upload those files. Let's find them. There's 1 and there is 2. So we're going to open those and upload them both at the same time, and here they come. So we have the Twitter and the Facebook file. Okay, now what we're going to do is these files are pretty big. Okay, they're like 500 by 500 or something like that. So we're going to want to edit those because those would be pretty big on our site. You can see here. So you just hit edit image like I did over there, and then we're going to edit the image right here. And as you can see, yeah, they're 420 by 420. We're going to take that and make that. Let's make those 80 by 80. That's a nice little size. Okay, and then we're going to take that and update that. So now we can see there. Now this one's now 80 by 80. We want to go back to Media Library and grab our Facebook and edit that one. And let's edit the image. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to edit to 80 by 80. And we're going to update. Okay, now when we look in our library, we have these 2 already done. Now I've downloaded a bunch more just to have them for different things, you know, so that way I have them. But anyway, we're just going to do these for today to give you an idea of how you do that. So now we downloaded them, we got this up and going. So now we want to put these on our site. And to do that, we're going to have to do it with some code, some HTML code. Now the code you could get off the website that you got these off of. They will have code for you, okay? But I'm actually going to put some code on my website, my rickpowers.com. It's going to be right below these videos. I'm going to have some code. I'm also going to have the link to that website to get these icons, okay? Get these media, the social media icons. So that will all be there. But here's the code that we're going to be using. And this is what we have to do. So first we have to go to Appearance, and we're going to go to our Widgets, because we're going to put this on our sidebar. Okay, so here's where it's going to go. We're going to put them about right in here somewhere. Okay, so now what we want to do is go to here, go back to Widgets, and we're going to need, as you saw all the widgets that we went through over here the last time, let's look for a text widget. So we're going to open that up. We want it in the sidebar, and we're going to add the widget. So here it is now. Here's our content. So now what we're going to do is I've got some code. And this is a code for a bunch of different buttons. Okay, now I'm only going to use 2 of this code. So what I'm going to do here is highlight. Oops. I'm going to highlight, see where it says link to Twitter button, and then this is a link to Facebook, and a link to Facebook button, and it ends right there at that little spot right there. So we're going to take that, we are going to copy that code, okay, and we're going to copy that code, and we're going to put it right here so we have it. Okay, let's just that code right, paste it right there. Okay, now what we need to do is, that's our code right there. That one piece of thing, that's just the website. So first, let's take, what we need to do is, on this code, we have to have a beginning and an end. And this is our beginning, that center. We're going to copy that and put it to the end. Paste it there, and then because it's HTML code and that's the end, a slash means, this means it's the beginning, and then all the stuff in between, and that means it's the end of what we're doing there. Okay, now let's go back. Let's drop that down, and we're going to go, whoops. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to go back. We need to first go to, let's go to our Facebook page. So you go to your Facebook page. Okay, there's my Facebook page. You highlight the URL there, and we're just going to copy it. We're going to go back to our, we had the Facebook, right? So we're going to start with our link to Facebook. So we're going to go right here. You just copy that right like that, right in between the little, right in between those quotation marks. Okay, so you want those in there, and we're going to paste it. Okay, now we just pasted our URL that's going to go to our Facebook page. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing for our Twitter. So let's go over to our Twitter account. There's my Twitter account, and the same thing. You highlight it, copy it, and we're going to go link to Twitter. And we do the same thing, which is going to be right in between those marks, right in between those. We're going to paste it right there. Okay, now what we need to do is see how it has a link. We need a link to the Twitter button, and then we got another one, link to Facebook button. Okay, so we're going to grab the link to the Twitter button, and the way we do that is in our media. We're going to go back to the media, because that's where our buttons are. And let's go Twitter. We're going to edit Twitter. And in the edit, you'll see, and in the edit, you're going to see this URL right here. And this, let's just highlight the whole thing. Let's copy it. Let's go back to our code, and let's paste the Twitter button in there. Okay, and then we have one thing left to do. And we're going to highlight that, and got to get it right in between those little quotation marks, okay? And then we're going to go back to our media, and we're going to go to our Facebook, and we're going to edit that one. And then also there's our URL for our Facebook button. Highlight the whole thing, copy it, and we're going to go back to our, where we had our code, and we're going to paste it. Now all of our code is there. It's all set up. We got our end, we got our beginning, we got our end, and we got our 2 icons in the middle. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this code. We're going to take this code, and we're going to copy the whole thing. Okay, now we can get out of this. We're done with that. That was just a little notepad that I put that on, so you can just save that anywhere you want. Save it though. Now we're going to go to Appearance. We're going to go to our Widgets. Okay, And as you know, we put a text widget on there, so this is the way we're going to do it. I'm just going to redo it here, because the only thing we have on there now is a sidebar opt-in. That's it. Here it is right here. There's our sidebar. Nothing else down here. Okay, that's it. So there's our sidebar. Now we're going to come back down here. We're going to find a text button. Text, sidebar, add widget. Okay. Now we copied our code. We're going to put our code, we're going to paste our code right in there. We're going to save that code. Okay. Now let's go to our site. Let's refresh it. And boom, there's our Twitter and Facebook. So we click on it and it goes to my Twitter account. Pretty awesome. And then we're back in there. Facebook goes to my Facebook account. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. So now if you want LinkedIn and Google Plus and YouTube, you just follow the same procedures as we just did, and you can just keep adding them to this area right here or wherever. Okay, now what we want to do is add a header to our site, and that's going to be up in here. Okay, right now we have our little blog like logo type of thing right there, and we have our menus up here. So we're going to change that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go to our structure layout, and what we had here is this is the way we had it right here. Okay, you had your logo and your links over here, the way I just showed you. But we're going to bring that down here. We're going to make the header here, and then we're going to have our links underneath. Okay, so we want to do that. We want to save that. Okay, and now we're going to go back over to here, and we're going to go setting up our header. And as you can see, this is for a logo if you want to do that, but we're going to do the banner right here. Now, if you want to get a banner made, you want one by 975 pixels in width. You can go to a graphics guy. I would say Fiverr, that's Fiverr.com. is a good place to go look. You should go check it out, and you can probably get one made for $5 or maybe a little bit more. But anyway, I'm going to use mine that I have. So once you get your graphics, that's what it's going to do. So we're going to upload that file, and we're going to select the file, and oh, there it is. So there's my graphic, there's my header, and this is my slice. Okay, so if you do get a graphics done by a graphics person, ask them that you want a slice included with it, because the slice is going to fill out the ends, and I'm going to show you how that works. But let's go ahead and upload the header. There it is, and that's what it looks like there, but wait till you see it all. Everything looks good here. We want it to go center, and we want full size, and we're going to insert that into the post, and there it is. And now let's select the slice. That's this little guy right there. And we are going to come down here. Also, that's going to be center. And boom, boom. And we're going to insert that into the post. So now there's our header. There's our slice. Let's save the settings on that. And let's go to our site. Let's refresh. And there it is. Now actually I wanted to show you what it looked like without the slice. So just real quick. I want to remove this just to show you what it looks like without the slice. And refresh that. And there's what it looks like. Now see what that slice does? It continues the header this way and this way. Now that's okay if you like that look right there. That's fine. You don't need a slice, but I like the slice. So let's go back. Let's put the slice in. That way we really know what we're doing here if we do it more than once. And save. And then refresh. And there it is, all the way across. Looks much nicer, right? Okay, so there we have it so far. This has been our 5th video in this series of showing you how to build your own blog website. we've taken from a blank screen and we've made this out of it. So I think we have a pretty good jump start on what we need to do and how we need to do it. Now these tutorials will continue as I continue, and we will be adding to the site. Now if you'd like to do it, please go to rickpowers.com and check out the blog, check out the site, run through it and check out what you can learn. There's lots of things that I have over there, and I'm going to keep adding all the time. All the time we're adding. So go over there, check it out, give us some feedback, tell us what you think, and we will see you on the next round. Here's to your success.